So in this short video, we're going to look at 3 ways that a personality test can actually improve your life. So take this forward and actually use it to go and improve your life right away. But first, what exactly is a personality test? Well, first thing you need to know is it's actually not a test. It tends to be commonly referred to as that, and therefore for simplicity and convention we tend to keep calling it a test, but it's actually an assessment, which means that it's no right or wrong answers, it's exactly what you feel and what you say. It's not something you can swap for, it's not something you can pass or fail. And this is a really difficult concept to get your head around because we live in a society where passing and failing tests is largely what defines us. So it's not a test, it's actually an assessment. There's no right or wrong answers, and it's all about you, and it's there to help you understand what makes you tick. So what's the number one way that you can actually use it to change your life? Okay, we're going to look at 3 ways today. Here's the first one. Use it to discover your natural strengths. See, the reality is that you were actually born with natural strengths. You come into the world being pretty good at stuff. Now, the trouble is that throughout your experience, you may have not come across a situation where you've got to actually see any of those strengths in action. So, a classic case would be, let's say you were a fantastic debater or a great public speaker. Well, throughout all of your school education, you'll largely be told to shut up and sit down because that natural strength is not required in that environment. What's required in that environment when you've got 30 kids and one teacher is please shut up, be quiet, do what you're told. That's what works in that environment. So that skill of yours, that natural strength, may never ever come to the surface. And the sad thing is for many people, even when they move past school and into their adult life, it never gets a chance to come to the surface. But there's a terrible situation that you actually may be a phenomenal public speaker, and all you need is a chance and a platform and the opportunity to discover your skill and, of course, to develop it and improve upon it. So that's the first thing. Use it to find your natural strengths because that's where your success in the future should be built upon. Number 2 way that you can use it to change your life. Reduce stress. I know this is a crazy thing, but so many people are stressed at work. So use your personality test to make sure that you put yourself in a work environment, for instance, that isn't going to stress you, the very nature of it. And the reality is that your work environment must be in harmony with your personality, and if it's not, then you're guaranteed to experience some sort of stress. Now, there is no situation in itself that's stressful. What stresses you may not stress me, and vice versa. However, you need to understand exactly what it is that will stress you and make sure that you avoid it. The number 3 way that you can use it to change your life, use a personality test to change your life, is to empower you to create better relationships. You see, the value of your life experience, the quality of life, is largely determined by the quality of the relationships that you have with other people. And if you understand your personality, then you're a long way towards being able to create better relationships with a wider circle of people and more people. Also, if you understand personality, once you understand your own personality, you can start to understand the personality of other people, and through that, you can understand how to develop better relationships with other people. And believe me, the quality of your life will be determined by the quality of the relationships that you have with other people. Okay, that's it. Today's short video, 3 top tips, 3 things that you can use personality tests to save your life.